Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Quick Tip. I'm Chris, and I'm here with Mike. And today we're very excited to be demonstrating a new feature in Ergosoft called Swatch Matcher. Now, Mike, practical scenario. I am a customer that is converting from one RIP software over to Ergosoft. Or let's say I'm already using Ergosoft and I bought a different brand machine. And maybe I'm printing onto 20 different fabric types. I need to match an existing color library to my new system. So old system to new system. How do we do that in Ergosoft? Because this is a really exciting tool and I'm happy we get a chance to show it.
Yes, me too. So what you can do first is you need your library to be in lab form. If you have your library in your named colors, you can export it as a swatch book and then import it into your swatch books. For instance, right here, I have this one called Ergo 5, right? So once it's in your swatch books, however you achieve that, if they give it to you or if you already have it and you export it, you have your library here, right? So once it's in your swatch books, let's just hit OK. Let's go to Tools, Color and Special Features, and Swatch Matcher right here. And this will pop up. Now, the first step is you need to create an actual chart that you're going to print on your old previous solution. So we'll hit Add New, and then you can actually select whichever color book you want to use. So if you have multiple, you can just pick which one you want. I'm going to use Ergo 5 and hit Create Swatch Book. This is the location the file is going to be generated, the chart. So I'm going to put it in the demo data folder. So just hit create and that's it. So it just created a file. So you take that file and you print it on what you're trying to match to. You take that chart and you print it, which I have a little sample here that I printed. So this is what we're trying to match to, right? Something from the previous printer. I am going to, you want to click measure swatchbook chart, but I am going to actually measure the chart I created previously, which is this one here, just for demonstration purposes, because that's what I used to create this chart. So once you have your chart selected on the top here, you just hit measure swatchbook chart. And then you go through the whole process of measuring. So you hit measure, you measure with your spectro, you measure your colors, the normal process, and then you'll have it the measurement on here. I already did that just to save a little bit of time, so I'm just going to import that file, and you can see here that these are the previous lab values, and this is the measured lab values, right? So what Ergosoft is going to do is try and match the actual measured information. So we're just going to hit OK, and in that quick second, it created a new swatch book. So in your swatch books, remember you have Ergo 5. Down here though, this name, TIMAM, will match your chart name just to keep things organized. You can also rename this if you would like. So this is our measured data. So now we have new measured values. So what I can do now, if I want to use these as named colors, right, for replacements, you can export this library. I'm going to call it lab fixed, just for, the colors are all fixed. I'm going to make it a swatch book. There we go. So I exported that library, right? So now what you can do is import that as your named color library. And there we go. So what we have here is from the previous library, the previous lab swatch book that we had, we measured a chart of the output from our other printer, and it adjusted the values. So what we have now is lab values here that are accurate to the output.
And a very important point for everyone watching right now. This process is not changing your customer's existing library. Ergosoft will recognize the color name in the file. So the name in your customer's design library is the same as what we have in the named color library. So despite the fact that yes, the lab measurement has changed because we have more accurately characterized the end result. It does not at all have an impact on the existing digital color library that either you or your customer is used to using. Great. And as always, some particular colors may need a little bit more attention, and we have another video for the print similar colors process, but certainly giving you the ability to scan in an entire swatch book library and make that process of color matching much more quick and efficient. You can see how that's going to save a lot of time. You can see how that's going to reduce a lot of effort. That's outstanding. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody, and please contact us if you have any questions.